something though. See, let's
Period.
really clock it. I agree with AP because guess what? The most people who say transgender, transphobic things towards me is the black people, not the white people. So before y'all even have anything to say, like Candy Girl said prior, she did say, if y'all called me big balls, big this, and a white tea person drew it, y'all will be sitting there laughing. It all depends on who it's about, not what it's about, right? So let's not. We gotta clock it for what it is. We really
Yeah, I
gotta
gotta
clock it
say
for
I
what
knew
it
this.
she was
is.
I
gonna
can't.
change the
Hold on.
whole
Last time on
goddamn
the panel,
Hold on. I
subject.
got
dog
you.
me
But
out.
anyway,
Hold on,
Last
real
time on the
quick.
panel, dog me out, call me all types of names from the black person, and you expect me to believe that a black person is not gonna do harm to me more than a
But
white
let
tea
me,
person?
we don't
You
Miss
gotta
expect
be
you to
Candy,
kidding
believe
me.
Candy,
shit. Let it happen.
You
Candy, let
gotta
me
be
say
kidding me.
I think
I
they
don't
this
both
trust
though.
black
equal.
people as more as I don't trust white people.
I think they both
Hold
equal.
on, but
Anybody's
Candy,
able to do anything to
Candy,
anybody,
let me
for
say
real. It
this.
ain't a
But
color
can't
thing.
hold
It's a
on, real
person
quick.
thing.
Candy, let me say this in response though.
Let
Hold on,
Kappa
Kappa.
finish.
Hold on,
Hold
Kappa.
on.
Candy, let me.
Let Kappa
She
finish.
been at,
What?
this is
I was saying something
everybody's
right.
face.
Okay.
I don't have a
No,
black
Kappa
face.
was talking.
I don't know what
Let
y'all
her
talking about.
finish.
I just cut out Candy
Uh,
Girl. You didn't hear me, but it's fine. Go ahead.
I was saying that it's not a color thing, and that's a misnomer. It is actually a person thing. Anybody's capable of doing anything in any color, religion, race, creed. It doesn't matter. If you don't trust people, you just don't trust people in general. I don't distrust somebody because of their color. I distrust them because of them. That's all I want to say.
Let's just
I
say this real quick.
wholeheartedly agree with
Can I
that.
can I
To
go? Can I go
Candy's
real quick?
point,
Can I go? Hold on, Toya B.
What's up, Toya?
Candy, I gotta say that can y'all hear me? Because my sound is cutting out. It doesn't mean I'm
We
not
hear you.
talking.
Go ahead.
So Candy, I'm gonna say this with love because I rock with you. I do. But our first interaction was not a positive one. And you know that, right? And I had done nothing to you. Now we've moved past it and you apologize, right? But just for example's sake, right? Because I'm not caping for nobody up here, but I'm just saying your interaction with me was a lot of hatred and you did not know a thing about me. That was my first interaction from you to me. So I'm not sitting up here saying, oh, I agree with everybody stomping on you and saying all this stuff or whatever about you. I don't agree.
Black
Put
person
brown.
look
I
with some
know.
pink
She
hair.
could have
She,
put brown
okay.
pig. She could have
She
put
put
brown
black.
pig.
I bet she put black in
No,
her search
no, we don't
bar.
know that. We don't know that. She could have put brown
She did.
or
Well, she did it. She
this
did
is
it. She
crazy. This
did it.
whole
caramel
shit
pig.
sounds like this whole shit sounds
Understand.
We
like
don't know what
somebody
she
It's
saying
put.
okay
they
for
been
us to say it, but when a
Clock it,
person
Candy.
depicts it in color,
when
it's
a white
wrong.
person depicts
I
it.
am
Clock it,
confused.
Candy.
If it's a white person, but if it's a black person, it's okay.
Clock
But
it,
if it's a
Candy.
white person, it is
The Erica
offensive.
pig is
I am
white.
confused.
The
Candy,
Erica
I
We
believe
pig
shouldn't
is
be
you
referring
white.
to each
too.
other as
Yeah,
pigs.
let's
The
go ahead and
diabetes
get
Period.
are.
La La
Candy,
and
I
We
Ray
shouldn't
believe
be
Ray
you
up
referring
here
to
too.
each
for
other
the
as
tutoring.
That's
animals.
what I'm saying.
Period.
I agree
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Yeah,
Clock it,
we
Candy.
All
know that it's
across the
A
wrong,
pig
board.
eating
period.
a
But
black
in this
man. A pig
conversation,
eating a
the
black
fact that
man.
y'all
A
let that
pig
be
I
eating a
her
don't
black
get it.
man. Explain it.
I'm
How she had
sorry.
how she put that? How she had a whole black man? What search she did to put a black man inside that pig
Because
in that
maybe
pig
somebody said
can
that.
to eat
Yeah,
the fact
to
that
eat that
y'all
man.
caping.
She had to
Can I
put
say?
black man.
Go
She had to
Maybe
ahead.
put
somebody
black
said
man
can I
that.
say
inside that
something?
damn search
That
to
shit
do
Can I say
crazy.
something?
her.
Two
This
points,
Okay.
and
I'm
2 points,
gonna
and I'm gonna
say I
drop
would have
2 points.
rather see her put white people in there too, the disruptive white people in there too. I
Two
would have
points.
Exactly. She
rather
got
it
a
have
white
been
Definitely do.
troll. She got a
inclusive.
white troll when she depicted Junior. She got white trolls on Junior's profile or depiction. Is
And
that
But
is
this
that an
is
issue
the
now?
this
Is
is
that an
to
issue?
I don't know
no,
what you're
but listen,
talking
this is
about.
the
Can I
that's
say
it for
to
me. I'm
Candy's
about to
point
have my enjoy
yesterday.
my Saturday.
Then maybe I should
Hey
draw the
Candy.
white pigs.
can I say 2 things? 2 things. AI, the person up at the top that said that she had to literally tell the AI to make the pig a black depiction. That is true, because if not, it would have defaulted back to the standard pink pig. Secondly, just like we all don't agree on this topic, we are not a monolith. So if you believe that what Munchkin did was beyond acceptable, then you got the right to block, keep them out of your life, keep them out of your spaces, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But however, other people are not going to feel the same way you feel. Now, I feel like she took the pictures down. She took accountability and understood that what she did was wrong in some people's eyes. She didn't defiantly sit up there and say, oh, I'm going to do it anyway, like Boyka and Liz and Lala and all the rest of them do. She didn't do that. She said, oh, no, I'm going to take it down. I didn't
True.
know it was offensive. blah, blah, blah. So for me, she gets a little bit of credit for that, and I'm not mad. She took it down. She's not going to do it again, hopefully, and I'm cool with that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So if a Black person had laughed towards the imaging, right, prior to knowing the race, then it wouldn't really matter what type of person who did it behind it, because they laughed at the image or they thought it was funny at one point, correct?
No, absolutely not. I disagree, because I'm gonna tell you, because I can sit here and joke and go back and forth with anybody, and it be taken, because we kind of have a stream going through us that we know, you know what I'm saying? That's just how we roll with each other. But when a person of another ethnicity jump in and center themselves into it, that is completely wrong, and I disagree. Just like I don't go over Asian talk and center myself into Asian talk matters and affairs, they shouldn't come over here and do it. Now,
But you have every right to
hold on,
do.
let me finish. No, I do not. I feel as though I do not have the right to go over there and trespass in them people's spaces. So I stay my ass over here with the Black folk. However, with that being said, I can't tell nobody else what to do when it comes to Munchkin, but I know what I can do. You're not going to come in my space doing that nonsense and that foolishness that you do in other people's spaces. I moderate my space and my space only. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Not really.
And that's the thing.
Okay,
Munchkin
and you
is not
probably won't.
disrespectful in nobody's face. What she
Right.
did was on her own page. And she has every right to put up what the hell she wants to in her own page. She is not disrespectful.
Can't say
in
she's
our
disrespectful
spaces.
because that's how she got blocked out of Liv's life, for being disrespectful, for calling him gay.
Out of
That's
whose
how the
life?
conversation started.
I don't
When she
consider
said-
Munchkin.
When she said that's her boyfriend,
Yeah.
that's subjective. I wouldn't. That's offensive to him. It's subjective.
Right. It is. And I don't think what Munchkin did is at the same level of what Boyka, Liz, and Lala does. I don't think that's the same.
Why?
Munchkin
Because
was
she's
making
It's
making
not.
pictures that they
So
thought was
not.
funny based off what people was doing. So I don't think it rises to the same occasion. Them three have said very problematic things. Then when it was called out, she backed down and said, I'm taking these pictures down. I didn't know it offended people, right? Them three do what I want to do and all this other old nonsense. So
That's
it
why-
ain't the same, y'all.
I said they're not the same. I agree with that.
Yeah, they're
I
not the
agree with that,
same.
Captain.
They're not the same. And I'm not going to treat Munchkin. I'm not angry. I just hope that Munchkin learned a lesson and never do it again. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I lay on my plane and I'm going to go to the nail shop.
Thank you, Icy.
I
Icy said y'all said the worst
down there.
thing
The
about Black
word
people.
Munchkin is even
I
an insult
agree.
to the little people. Her name is even disrespectful. She just disrespected little people and the
Why
black
is her
people.
name
She just don't
disrespectful?
give a
She
damn
is a
who
little
they
person.
is.
Hold on. She
It's-
is a
but
little
they don't
person.
call
How's
each other
that
Munchkins.
disrespectful?
They don't call each other no damn Munchkins.
She can call. We call each other niggas.
Clock
We
it.
don't
Why
call
can't
each
she
other,
call herself-
but we don't call
Why
each other
can't
the
she
ER
call
word.
herself-
We don't
Some
call
of-
each other
some
the
of us do.
ER word.
Some of us
The
do. Some
we
of us
don't
do.
put- We don't put
Why
the
can't she call
We don't put the
herself
ER
a
on the end of
Munchkin?
that. We do not put the
No, they do.
ER on the
Y'all
end
do.
of it.
No,
We don't
some
put
people
the
do.
ER on the
And
end
why
of
can't
that.
she
do.
call herself a Munchkin if that's what she is?
But that ain't what they call
If she
each
talking
other.
about herself,
I ain't
but
never
that
heard
she
a
may
little
call
person
herself
call each
that.
other that.
But she may call herself
I ain't never.
that,
I ain't
though.
never.
She may call herself that, though.
And we don't call it. And we don't put no ER on the end of the nigga.
Some people do.
That's us. Some people
Black
do.
people do. Some Black people
Exactly.
do. I have heard it on
If
this
she
app.
wanna
that they
call
said
herself
it's
You don't
not.
hear black people call each
Then
other
that's
the
Yes, I
N word
did.
with the
Yes,
with
I
the ER.
did.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. With my own ears. Mhm.
Oh Lord, I don't go with the black people. Y'all
If
be
she
around.
want to
What
call
black people
herself
y'all
a
around be saying
Munchkin,
the
what's the
ER
problem
word?
with that?
What
What's
black
the
people y'all
problem?
be around that really put the ER on the
On
end
this
of
app. They
the
say it on
N-word?
this
But
app
why
all the
is that a
time.
problem as to how she depicts herself? Bryson uses it all the time. He
What
said,
black people y'all done
You
heard
just
put
called me
the
a
ER
man.
on?
Right.
You just called me a man 2 seconds ago, and I'm a woman. So what?
Right.
So, what
Candyman,
are
you is a
saying?
Candyman.
But
Leave me
so
alone.
Right.
man, so what
Then-
makes
Nobody
it
gonna get no
stop?
respect from me
And
today.
I feel
That's why I
very
told you don't
offended
talk
as a
to me
Black
until
woman
tomorrow.
to keep calling
Because
me
you
that.
disrespected
That's
me earlier.
offensive.
I'm not finna respect you
That's
now.
offensive
So
to
leave me
me.
alone, man.
So a white
Leave me alone,
person
man.
has
man,
not
until
called me
tomorrow.
that, but
So
only my
tomorrow,
black people
hey
have called me
man,
that.
hey man, tomorrow
My
I will
own black
respect
people
you.
have called
But
me
today
that.
you're gonna be a
But
man.
a white person
You're
has
gonna be
not
a
called me
man.
that on
You're
this
gonna be a man
app.
today. You're gonna be a man
Only my
today.
black people.
Because you're not gonna
So you
disrespect
just
me.
proved my
You're
point.
not gonna disrespect me and think
You
I'm gonna
just
respect
proved my
you.
Okay,
point.
so
So you're gonna be a man.
Bryce
This
and
ain't about you.
Candy
Stop
use the
focusing on
You
yourself,
just proved
man.
my point. Thank you.
This ain't about you,
Bryce
man.
You
and
just
Y'all
proved my
done
Candy
point.
turned
use
this
the
We
into
talking
ER
about
whether you
every
use
munchkin.
the
day.
A or ER. Y'all done turned this into a hard ER conversation.
No,
You
we're
just
trying to
Aries,
let
proved my
Aries
you
point.
use it. It
know
don't
that
matter.
people uses the word. So Bryce and Daddy Me use
Okay,
that word
we all know
30,000
that.
times a day.
We
So
know
if she
that.
want to
We know
refer to
Aries
herself
law.
as a munchkin, then that's what she want to refer to herself as.
Oh,
That is
Yeah,
child.
that's
not
not even.
disrespectful.
That's not the conversation. Her name can be whatever she wanted to be.
Yeah.
That's not the conversation.
I don't give
Just
a
like if I
damn.
wanted to
She just
change my
different. She
name
just fucking
to nigger
disrespectful.
bitch,
She just
I
one
can do
Right
disrespectful.
now,
that.
they stay
Okay, well, she a
disrespecting me.
disrespectful ass
They
munchkin.
stay
Cause I didn't even
disrespecting
know she was a little
She's
Marcia.
not
person. So now I'm gonna
disrespectful.
call her a
She
munchkin
would
and
be
see how
disrespectful.
she a disrespectful ass munchkin.
We all call her Munchkin. That's her name. What do you mean? We've
Disrespectful
been
ass
calling her
munchkin.
Munchkin.
Right.
And Candy, you a disrespectful ass man.
You
Now
see what
stop
I'm
talking to
What
me.
saying?
else are we gonna call her?
So now
That's
you
her
get mad
You
name.
that the white
pissing me the fuck
people
off.
are drawing images of you guys because you guys
Disrespectful
are
ass
saying it
man.
on a platform. There we go.
Just disrespectful as hell.
Y'all are
Y'all
disrespectful. Y'all
just shut
disrespectful
up,
to one another
disrespectful
and
ass.
expect another race to be respectful to y'all. Make it make sense.
I respect the white tea people. I
Make
don't
it
go
make
around
sense.
disrespecting white tea people.
Wow, bye. You just
I'm
proved my
trying to figure
point.
out what other name you're supposed to call her, Aries, if her name is Munchkin.
I'm trying to see why the hell she named herself there, because I'm not finna name my
Because she is
TikTok name.
vertically
I'm not gonna
challenged.
put my name ain't gonna never be Nigger on this goddamn app.
Why not? I may change my name to that.
Right.
Some people,
Oh
if you
shit.
got one leg, some people might say, hey, I'm one leg Judy.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna name myself no one leg Judy.
Well,
It's
didn't
either
they talk about Ricky's
well,
one
you know
leg
what?
though?
Since she don't even respect, since she
Wasn't
don't
they
even
talking about
respect
Ricky's
her own
one leg
people,
though?
You
Let's
since she
cannot
don't even
argue with
respect her
$2.
own
First of
people,
all,
I guess we
How
shouldn't
about?
expect for her to
Like, we
respect
can't
us.
tell her what to call herself now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I
Some
said
may
if
have
she don't respect herself,
cross
if she don't
eyes. They
respect
may call
herself,
themselves cross
if she
eyed
don't
Millie.
respect herself, then I guess we shouldn't expect for her to respect us.
Munchkin is a slur. That is a slur, y'all.
It is a slur. It's a fucking slur.
Yes, it is.
That's a fucking fact.
Yeah, you've been saying slurs
And
all
that's
day.
right. We've been saying it all day.
Right. You've
So
been
No, but
saying
that's
slurs.
what she named,
you
and
have
that, and
been
that
been
was
saying
the
slurs
point.
all day.
And that's why I brought it up.
All day,
That's
Aries.
why
You've been
I
offending a
brought
group of
it
people.
up that her name is Munchkin. She done put a slur in her goddamn name.
But you've been calling her name all day, so you also been
Right.
So
offending a
guess
group
what?
of people.
You know,
Just
because
like
I
y'all
gotta
accusing
call her.
her
What,
of offending a
what
group
the
of
fuck
people.
else I supposed to call her?
Well, that's what I asked you.
what the fuck, man?
I literally asked you that if that's her name.
The hell is
If that's what she calling herself, that's what she calling
Aries,
herself. But
will
ain't
you
nothing.
please? Aries, you be
But
acting
none of
like
us
you
black people got pig in front of our goddamn name. My name, I don't
First
got
of all,
pig in my name.
Munchkin,
Erica
Aries, you be
ain't
acting like
got
you
pig in her
smoking
name.
Munchkin,
Damn ain't got pig in her name. Ain't
hello,
none of the people
Munchkin,
that she deflected.
Munchkin is not a slur.
It is a slur.
Munchkin
It
is not a
is. Yes, the
slur.
hell it
Could
is.
you be quiet for 1 minute?
Munchkin and
Munchkin
Oompa
is
Loompa.
not a slur. They have a whole company called Munchkin that is with children's products, like bottles and all that kind of stuff. So they don't have a company called Munchkin if it's a slur.
Okay.
That's number one.
Well, no black person got
Could you
pig in front of their
It
name.
refers to little people, kids, or even people who are little people.
And that's a
So
slur.
it's not a slur.
It's a
not
slur.
a
You don't care. You don't
not
tell
a
no little
slur.
person. You don't
It's
tell no
not a
little person,
slur.
hey
It's not a
Munchkin, shut the
slur.
fuck up.
Now
It's a
you
slur.
may not like the term, but it's not a slur. It's not a slur because they wouldn't name a company
Talk to
that.
a little person and ask
Now
them if
you
they
may
would be
not
okay
like
with you
it.
calling
You
them
may not
a
like it.
munchkin.
So you don't
I
like
call
it.
short
Don't
people
use the
shorty
term.
doo-wop.
Yes, and they do, like someone said in the comments, they do have munchkins at Dunkin' Donuts. So they wouldn't have that user name if
Oh,
it was
they
a slur.
do. That's the name of that little donut.
Like, come on
That
now.
is true.
Can
Yes,
we get
it
away from the
has it.
goddamn name? Her name was not ever an issue. Aries just be smoking cheese. Shut
Aries,
up.
Wow, that's
Aries,
That
insulting.
is
Now you
Aries,
not.
disrespecting Aries.
you do
You
entirely
just
too much.
disrespecting Aries.
Shut
Aries,
up.
you do too
See,
much.
look at this.
No,
Now
I'm
we
doing exactly
disrespecting
what
them
I
And
one
one
want
of
to
more
the
do.
If you
things,
Now,
don't
time.
you
want no
do it
bitch
entirely
like you
too
be
much
telling
when you
people
want to
women,
do
Lord
bitch,
have
entirely too
stop.
much.
mercy.
Shut the
You do
fuck up
entirely
talking
too
to me,
much when
hoe.
you want to do entirely too
Now
much,
my
just
heart
like
goes out
everybody else
to
on this
Aries,
What you
goddamn app
said,
do
you
bitch?
entirely too
do
much
too much.
when they
Now,
get
y'all
ready to do
handle
What you
this
entirely
said,
too much.
hoe?
type of way
Y'all
And
gonna
for
stop
one
me.
fucking
thing I
lying to
learned
me
Yeah,
like
I
on
better
y'all
this
not say
hoes
app
you
up
no
there
more,
is
that
bitch.
whoop
when
on
you
now
this
you
get to
calling
goddamn app.
out.
Cause
disagree,
y'all
it
bitches do
becomes
way worse than me on this
Aries,
goddamn app.
Could
Y'all
you
do way
stop
worse
for
than me.
1 minute?
Shut the fuck up talking to me, talking
If
about
you
somebody do
stop for
entirely
one
too
minute,
much.
You
Aries,
Y'all
hear
do
me, Candy?
entirely
I
too
gotta
much
step
all the
away.
Aries,
goddamn
stop for
time.
one. Aries, stop for 1 minute.
$2. I'll put
Hold
in
on.
On this
Do
speaker.
what
app,
now?
on this
You always
app,
put
Hold
in
on. I got
speaker.
2 seconds.
it's
I got two
on
seconds.
It's okay for her to
on
make us pigs.
Aries, stop.
Y'all doing
Hold
too much
on.
Listen,
now.
Hold on, Aries.
It's okay
listen.
for
Aries.
white
We
people.
cannot,
Child.
Aries, hold on. Hold
I
on.
got two
It's a
seconds.
free,
Fuck up.
go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead, Lisa.
The word munchkin and is a term of endearment, just like cookie. You use it as if a father would call his smallest child. Here, cookie and munchkin are in the same term of the endearment. It is not a slur. That's all I got. Bye.
Yeah,
And
when you're a
one thing
regular
I
sized
find,
person, but
stop.
you walk
Aries,
up to a little
stop it.
person and you call a little person a
Aries,
munchkin, that is
Aries,
considered a
your ignorance,
slur.
Aries,
Telling
your
them,
ignorance
hey,
is
little
showing.
munchkin. You can't walk up to
Aries,
no
your
grown ass
ignorance
little
is
person and
showing.
call them no fucking munchkin without them being offended. Point blank,
Listen,
period.
do you think someone would do that? Do you think someone would actually do that, Aries? Aries, stop
Aries, the
showing your
word is
ignorance,
Hell.
munchkin.
please.
The word
You
is
can't walk up to
Aries,
no
stop
grown little
showing your
it's not
person
the
ignorance.
same
and
word,
call them a
Aries.
munchkin.
Aries,
It's
stop
not the
showing
same
your
word,
ignorance.
Aries. It's not the same word, Aries. It starts with an M, but it's not munchkin. The word that you are
Right.
thinking of is not munchkin, but it does
Where
start with
y'all
an
talking
M.
about too? That's very disrespectful
But
as
it's
well,
not
man. That's
no.
way
But you got
disrespectful.
it. You got them confused. You got it confused. Take a
Yeah.
moment, breathe, look it
Okay,
up
well,
in
the
the
next time y'all see
dictionary.
a little person in
Aries,
the public,
stop
walk up to them
showing.
and say,
Wrong.
Aries,
hey,
please
little
stop showing
munchkin.
your
You're
ignorance.
Y'all
wrong.
walk up to them and say, hey, munchkin, and see what that grown ass person do to you.
Because Aries, most people wouldn't do that. That's the thing about it. Most people would not do that.
People
And the
wouldn't
thing
put your
about this,
picture as a pig either.
right? And the thing about it on this app is people are not able to have a disagreement and let it be as a
I know
disagreement.
you can't
We
walk
have
up
to
to no
go to the
grown
we
adult
have
and
to
call
go
them a
to the
fucking
person.
munchkin.
We have to go to the cursing. We have to go to call each other hoes and all that kind of stuff. We
Fucking
can
mocha.
agree to disagree.
Right.
And that's why we have all these things. Like $2 could lose her boxes because of this that keeps
Why
going
wouldn't
on.
why wouldn't nobody
Aries,
walk up to a
calm
little
down.
person and call them a munchkin? Why wouldn't
You
why
cutting
wouldn't a
her
Aries,
off
person
too
walk
People
up
because
to
have
a
soon.
little
decorum
person and
about
call them a
most
munchkin?
people would not
People
do
have
that,
That's a
Aries.
decorum,
good
so
question
another
in the
no discretion
comments.
Aries,
to walk up to
So the
another
comment
no
section
most
asked the
discretion.
people would
question,
do most
why
people wouldn't
wouldn't
do
we
that,
walk
Aries.
up to
Come
a
on
little
now.
person and call them munchkin?
Because most people would not
Because
do
you
that,
know that's
Aries.
fucking offensive.
Because they have decorum about themselves.
Then
That's
y'all
why
Wait,
know
people
it's
would you
they
walk
have
up
offensive.
to a
mad
little person and
decorum
call
over
them a little
nonsense.
person? You're calling little
Oh my
people little
fucking
people.
God. Okay.
I don't
Aries,
think you
most
Yeah,
would.
yeah,
people
yeah,
got
bye.
common sense.
Holla.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Aries,
To have
most
decorum
people,
means
Hey,
you know
Aries,
that
Subject is
it's not
most
right
alcohol.
to
people
do
have
the
common
shit.
sense,
That
Aries,
means
what do
you
you
know
call
it's
them?
which
offensive.
I think you
What
may be
the fuck are
lacking.
we not here listening to what the fuck we saying out our
Are you
mouths
not listening?
right
Are you
now?
not listening? Are you
So
not listening,
what do
Aries?
you call
Because
little
if
people?
you know you shouldn't walk up to a person, a little person, and call them a
Come
munchkin,
on, you ain't
that
hear
must
me.
mean that you know that that is offensive
You can't call them a little person
it's a
either, though.
slur, and you
That
should
sounds
never do
bad.
that.
No, because I used to say, "Hey, Munchkin," when I see my niece. Hey, Munchkin, come here.
'Cause that's a little baby. That's a baby. Oh
No, it's because they're
my
vertically,
God. Okay.
because of
Okay.
their height at the time. Come here,
Okay.
Munchkin.
Wait, who would
Okay, so
walk up to a little person and call them a little person?
What are we
I want to
supposed
know
to
that.
call them? What are we supposed to call them then?
They are
Call them a little person. Hey, little person.
little women, little person. That's what they call it. That's what they call it. They
Actually, we just supposed
If
to
I
call
was
by
one of
their
them, you
name.
better
We
not
don't
walk
call.
up to me and call
We
me a
don't
little
call
person,
talk.
bitch.
I have never seen a midget being called little person.
Call them a man. How about you
y'all
call
ain't never
them a
seen the
They're
little
man?
supposed to
women
be
of
called
LA.
by their name.
Y'all
They're
ain't
not
never seen
supposed to be
Little Women of
referred to
LA.
as short
Hey,
I don't know
anyway.
your
Lala,
name.
I'm
Y'all
sorry,
ain't never
I
watched
usually not
Little
come up here.
Women of
Can I say something
LA.
real quick?
How
You're
about
not
you call
supposed to
them a
call them
man or a
little
woman?
anyway. How about you call
How
them by
about
their
a man
name?
or a woman?
We don't call tall people, hey, tall George.
Can
Right.
I say,
No, we
can
do
I say
say we
something
do
real
call
quick?
No,
people
we don't.
tall when we see
They're
tall people now. Yes, we do. We say, oh, he tall as hell. Yes, the fuck we do. If they
That's not
6'8",
that's not what we
6'9", we
call
be like, nigga,
them.
they tall as fuck.
We don't
Well,
say, hey, tall guy, come here.
We'll be like,
We
hi,
don't
tall
say
person.
hey, tall guy, it's your turn to be seen. We don't say that. We
Can
just
I
call
say
him.
something? I ain't trying to take over the platform. Can I say something real quick? Hello?
I know she ain't in my box. Oh
I
Lord,
am.
the end of the earth
Hello.
is coming.
Shut up. Right.
Shout
I just
out
wanted to say
$2.
something
What's
because I
up,
think
T?
this could be cleared up with one statement. It's not the word that's a slur. It's in the context in which you use it. So yes, calling a baby a munchkin is acceptable, but calling somebody else a munchkin in a derogatory way, it becomes a slur. It's misusing the word that becomes a slur, not the word. Thank you for letting me up, Tyler.
How you feel about
Completely
the
wrong
pictures?
too. That's interpretation.
That
That's
word, that
interpretation.
word, that
Nah,
word.
how you feel about
You
these
have to say the
pictures?
picture
So
behind
it's
it.
the
That
meaning
word.
behind how you feel about the individual. So if I'm cool with you,
Yeah.
I'm like, what up, Munchkin?
If you do it in a way to be offensive to that person, that's when it
Right.
becomes a
So if
slur.
I'm not
Right.
being offensive, it's not a
Right.
slur or
Or
That's
if
all.
derogatory.
That's
or if
also
they don't let me call you,
interpretation. You
right?
don't
If
know
a
what
person
people.
say,
Well, you
please
don't know
don't
what
call
somebody
me
means
that.
when they're calling you that, though.
Right. And
That's
if a
true,
person asks you
Sala.
not to call them that and you still
That
do
is
it,
true.
then it becomes
How many
then
girls
it
call
becomes
each
that.
other ugly, but they don't really mean that? They'll be like, "Hey, ugly" or some shit like that.
Right, that's what
I
I'm
heard
saying.
Like,
that before.
It's two ways. It's the intention in what you're saying it and the person saying, please don't call me that. Right? So then when a person places a boundary and you still cross it, it can become then that. You get what I'm saying? So yes.
So we got to tell Munchkin, please don't make me a pig.
No. Y'all called each other. Let me go. Because I agree with Simone. I'm gonna go.
Wait, but that wouldn't go because I told y'all not to call me a man. Y'all still do
What did
it.
she
Hey, but you
just
was
say?
born
Hold
with
Right with me
balls.
on,
though.
Shut
hold
up.
But y'all
on,
I'm
hold
gonna
still
let it
on,
do
ride.
hold on.
it.
And you talked
I
about my
don't call you a
daughter.
But
Hold
man.
Shut
y'all
on,
up.
hold
still
on,
do
hold
it.
on, hold on. What
But
did
I
she
think they
just
do
say?
it to be offensive though.
What did you say?
Right.
You
Right. So then
said when she said, hold on, when she said I gotta ask her not to call me a pig. What did you say, T?
I'm not doing that. I agree with y'all though. I agree with y'all. I say it all the time. I've been saying it for a long time. That we give them what to say. We give them the things to say about us. So we can't be then mad because they're using our words against us now because we give them the things to say. I agree with that. That's why
I
I'm saying
also
it.
agree. If you have balls, you're a man. I don't know who said that, but I agree with that.
So,
Right.
right. But if I don't have any balls, then what does
all
that
right,
make
y'all.
So
me?
that
I'm
just
hop
means
back
you
down.
cut
I
him
was
off and
never here.
handed him to him, partner.
Does that
All
make
right,
me? It makes me a
thanks.
woman.
Bye, y'all. I ain't doing this.
Hold up, wait. Cutting off your balls doesn't make you a woman, though. I don't know.
We are not finna have
That's
that
the point.
conversation.
So
We
clock
sure
in.
ain't. We is not
We are
finna have that
not finna have that
conversation.
So
conversation.
clock in. I don't have any balls. Clock
Hell
I
nah, you
mean,
in.
we
clock
is
Why
not
out.
does
gonna
nobody want to have
agree on
fun? All right,
this.
You
never mind.
clock
Whatever.
out. Shit.
It is determined that
I'm
we are
okay
not
with you
gonna
liking
agree on
dick, but
this.
when you get rid of yours,
Woo.
Yeah, I
This
just,
is
my
what
only
I'm
thing with
saying. Y'all
Munchkin,
can't
my
see
only,
black people isn't a. Sorry, Jake. Go ahead, baby.
thank you. My only thing with Munchkin is the fact that there are none of the crackers depicted on her fucking page. And whether it is, like she says, she finds them to be egregious, but you mean to tell me out of all of the shit we done said on here, none of the shit that we said about any of them crackers was funny? To the point to where she would type that into a computer and depict that?
clock in, Jay.
Not if she's disgusted by him. Why would I put you on my page? Why would
Yeah,
I
but
put you
no,
on
I'm
my
just
page?
saying, she's not,
That's
but right,
crazy.
but she likes it like Braid King. Braid King. She like Braid King. Braid King has said some shit to them motherfuckers for being fucking racist. Why can't
Right.
you
So then
depict that?
she would put up breaking. Why would she put up something that
Right, but it was still, she could still show,
despises?
no, but she could still show the scene. just like she does with everybody else. She does
I
not
am just like your mama,
everyone that she
Mystic.
create those, you know what I'm saying,
but
those
to me,
photos about. She doesn't.
but Jay, to
We
me, it
all
looks like
full of
she's.
shit. That's why y'all stomachs is extended.
But it looks like she's putting up a lot of like popular people though. So like if y'all calling the popular people all these egregious names as black people, then you should check the black people first before you check the white
I wish you had
people.
somewhere
Because
else.
these black people are allowing these horrific
And
black
so that
people.
means she's protecting
But I
the
keep
white
saying-
people.
Has something to say. Oh wait, you got to echo. Hold on, wait.
It's not me protecting, but at the
I'm
end
not
of
talking
the
about
day,
you.
the
have
black
roles.
people are
Just like
saying
in your
egregious
job,
things
everybody
to one
does not do
another.
the same thing, Candy. And your job, and at your job, everybody don't do the same thing. Everybody has a fucking role. So if you're the fucking black on black crime, as y'all like to call it,